In this video, we're going to show you how to run a simulation module within the ATTACKIFY platform. By expanding the Simulate menu item on the left-hand side here, we can select the Modules page. The Modules section is where you can find all the modules to run within ATTACKIFY. This top section contains some of the most recently added modules to ATTACKIFY. You can filter the modules library by various categories, operating system, or even free text search. As you can see, ATTACKIFY contains a large number of attack simulation modules. Additionally, ATTACKIFY has a number of endpoint security control modules designed to audit endpoints according to a number of compliance requirements, password policies, security configurations, and endpoint exploitability according to service packs, hotfixes, and patches installed on the endpoints. You will notice that some of the modules have a status bar underneath them. This simply indicates if the module has been run before, each color indicating how many times it has successfully breached, been blocked, or, in the unlikely event, failed to run. Okay, let's have a look at the TrickBot malware module. Here we can look at the details, see which events are generated by this specific module, and additional information regarding the mitigation, detection strategies, and these are all mapped back to the MITRE-ATT&CK framework. To the right of the modules page, you will notice an attack icon button. By selecting this, you can display the available modules according to the MITRE-ATT&CK framework. And you will find this view very familiar if you have been working with the MITRE-ATT&CK framework for some time. You'll be able to select the different categories to find the modules that you specifically would like to test against. Let's go back to our card view. Then we also have a table view, but I like the card view, so I'll stick with that for now. There are a number of different ways of running a module. In this first option here, we can run a module against a single endpoint, or we can run this module against a group or environment of endpoint agents. This is how it looks when we select the single endpoint to run this module against, and this is what it looks like when we select an environment to run this module against. Any and all available endpoints in that environment will then run that module. Let's go ahead and select a module. So we're going to select an exfiltration module, and we're going to exfiltrate this specific keyword as required in the module over a number of different communications channels. And we'll run this against a Windows endpoint in our lab environment. Once we have selected the module to run, we select the results option in the menu on the left. You can see that the module is in a new status, indicating that it hasn't been picked up by the endpoint yet. We'll look at another way of running a module against an endpoint. By selecting the endpoints option in the menu item on the left, we can go directly to our endpoints. Here we can select the exact endpoint agent that we'd like to run a simulation against. This will filter all the available modules that we can run against this specific endpoint. By selecting this view, we also can see a number of different statistics against what we have run on this endpoint agent. Here we select the token privilege escalation module and execute that. Okay, returning back to the results page, we can see that one of our modules have successfully run, and we've got another that is currently in the running status. And as you can see, the running module has now completed with some events for us to view. While this page contains a bit of information, we'll skip straight through to the logs here, which were captured by our C2 servers that the endpoint was exfiltrating data to during this exercise. As you can see, we have raw logs, and this allows you just to view the finer detailed information regarding that communication and exfiltration of data. And that concludes this video tutorial on a basic overview of running simulation modules on our endpoints within ATTACKIFY.